It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS.
Okay, so a side story real quick. Last year in Illinois, like day 3 or 4, so this is again how new I am. I'm climbing down my tree in the pitch dark. And all of a sudden I hear this noise and I'm like, I have a rational fear of aliens. Okay? So that plays into it.
Rational.
Funny but true.
Thank
Funny
you,
but
Ernie.
true.
Thank you. And so like, it's this noise. I'm like, oh my God, what was that? It's like the hair on the back of my neck stood up, and it's like, I'm like, okay, keep going. I don't know, who knows? And then it's again, and then it's again, and then it's again. And now I'm at full draw in the dark with my headlamp on like normal light mode with an arrow trying to kill whatever's yelling at me or screaming at me or about to murder me. And I don't know if anybody in the world has drawn a bow with a headlamp on. Have you done that?
No.
Try it. You can't see anything but your fucking lit up bow. It's just like a headlamp of bow. And so I'm terrified. I can see worse now. And I'm just like, I'm so scared. And it's just yelling and yelling. And so I still have the recording of this thing yelling at me. And so I just say, fuck it. I can't see. Pack up. And I'm running out of the woods. We meet at his truck. And I'm like, dude, what was this noise? I play it and he goes, oh, that's a dough blowing. And I was like, no, this noise. He's like, that's a dough blowing. I was like, no, it's not. He's like, yes, it is. So then I call my buddy Jerry.
Blowing sounds like this.
You know, yeah. And so I'm like, so I call my buddy Jerry and I send him the thing. And he's a Minnesota guy, the guy that I hunt his farm, and he's a really good friend of mine. And I call Jerry. He's been deer hunting the same as Dan, like forever. I'm like, Jerry, what is this? He goes, that's the dough blowing. I was like, no, you guys are idiots. I had to go to YouTube. So this is another great marketing video for you. Tethrd sponsored dough blowing video. It was a doe blowing at me, man. And I had to watch it on YouTube to understand that's the noise those scary sons of bitches make. I was terrified.
I just can picture you in your fucking fancy boy camouflage, like you got $1,000 of gear out in the woods with you, and the doe's blowing at you, and you had full draw with that.
I was terrified. And then like 2 days after that in Illinois, I was walking in the dark, and I had my red light on, and same fear of aliens, right? All of a sudden I hear these noises and these flaps above me, and then I must have stirred them up, and I'm on my hands and knees crawling. I can feel things flying, like the wind of their wings on my neck. It's just a pack of turkeys, or gobble of turkeys. I was fucking terrified. I almost left. If I'd had my own truck, I'd have left. I thought I was gonna get murdered by all these aliens.
Ben texted me, and he's like, I'm on the ground, I'm in a bush. He's trying to abduct me.
How do you follow up aliens and flocks of turkeys that are trying to kill you? I don't even know where you go from there.
And then like this alien thing has got to get under control, because just like a month ago I was hunting the farm, and my buddy Jerry's brother Jerry wasn't at the farm. His dad and his brother were there. And I see these things. It's me and my 8-year-old. We're coming out of the woods, and I see this like line of lights moving. And I'm like, that's a fucking spaceship. It's a legit spaceship. I'm like, Charlie, do you see that? So I confirm my sightings of the 8-year-old. He's like, yeah, I see that, Dad. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm trying to get my phone to record it. I'm like, go get Joe. Go get Jared. Go bang on so he's trying to bang. He's banging on the farm barn, and he's like, the old man dad comes out, and he's like, oh, he can't. He's too blind to see it. He's like, is it like a row of lights? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, them satellites. And I'm like, huh? And then Joe comes out. He goes, yeah, that's Elon Musk. He just launched some satellites. And I was like, oh, okay. So,
but you know what though? I will give you that, because when the Starlink thing goes by,
yep,
I've seen it. It's a string of lights that look.
It's not normal, man. It's not normal. But now that you know what it looks like, it looks normal. You know what I mean? I was like, that makes sense.
Hey, what's up, business nerd? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a heck of a lot watching that episode. Do me a favor, subscribe right down here. And if you really like what you saw, you got more goods right here. Check out this one, or check out this one, and do this. Go subscribe. Appreciate you. Work smarter, work harder, go earn yourself some pride. Catch you on the next one.